Max the Mavrik.
It's a Maxer.
So this is the bigger one by the looks of it. We'll do the tech as always, and we've got changeable weights now moving more into the heel, so in theory should be a draw bias one. Matthew on camera.
Hello, hello.
Hi Matthew. Been impressed with all the Mavrik range. Let's see what the Max is all about. Who would game it? Should this be the biggest seller maybe?
I reckon that's why it's here.
It won't be, but maybe it should be. Let's get stuck in. 50-gram shaft in there, stiff, even flow.
Liking the lightness, aren't you?
Yeah, and I've got the heavier weight at the back, so inferior in the high MOI aspect of this drive. I'm going to collect some data with that, and then we're going to move it into the neck, and I'm going to try and not react, just hit, and let's see if it does move my shape at all. I am neutral in the neck with, I think I'm 8 degrees aloft to get the best out of this one. So again, I want that Callaway Mavrik sound, which I get off the face. It's definitely the biggest footprint out of all of them. Like it is now stretched at the back and low at the back, pulled down. It actually reminds me more of Epic,
yeah,
in some ways. Yeah, it's just the sound of these things is nice. You've got to hit one. They just do sound good.
Yeah.
Again, it's got all the same looks and features, same colorways. You see the carbony top to the black solid bar. You've got that silver face. You've got the same changeable neck. Let's look at all the tech now. I don't think it's going to be that dissimilar to what we obviously get in all the other Mavrik range. 14-gram weight and a 2-gram weight movable into the heel or at the back. So back max MOI into the heel, more for a draw bias in theory. It is the biggest footprint, but it's 460cc. So it's just squished at the back, and it does look the biggest out of all of them. AI on the face, the same as all the Mavrik range. Also into the sound, they're saving weight in the face like the other Mavrik range, around 6 grams. They're using FS2S titanium to save that weight. It's strong and it's light, I think, in the face, which allows them obviously to put more weight in that back. We get jailbreak, as we do in all the Mavriks, the 2 bars that join the top to the bottom, and we get the coaxial top as well. In the crown, the triaxial crown, I think they call it triaxial crown.
That's the one.
Which makes that crown really light and strong. So again, they're just trying to save weight to make the highest MOI club they can and give you that movability into the heel. In theory, it's the most kind of user-friendly Mavrik out of all of them, with an option more bent towards drawing than any of the others. And you also get a higher loft option in this one. I think you get 12, and then you get the neck sleeve as well, which allows you to move it even more.
Yeah.
Turn on that one.
Just drawery, but good.
Like it was a bit toey, so it got the movement.
Good numbers.
I got no problem with the size of it. I actually quite like it, and no joking, I think you could game this one, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you not get the high MOI one? And I kind of feel like giving an option for you to be able to draw it is not a bad thing, is it?
No.
Because you can lose it to the right.
Yes, I would prefer to see a ball go the same way every time.
Yeah.
And if that's going to help, then why not?
Yeah. Right, we'll hit one more, look at the numbers and maybe a bit of dispersion to relate to the changing of the weight. And then we'll move that weight into the heel and see what it does. Yeah, it's just a nice sounding feeling driver. Yeah. These numbers are good, and bearing in mind, this is the one that's going to have maybe the least street cred out there. Yeah. Let's look at the numbers. What are you giggling at?
Oh, don't. 263. 19 spin, which is pretty good, but you do have a very low one in there at 12. So
what's the highest spin?
27.
Yeah, so I would see this as the potential of like a nearer 3,000 to in the 2,000. I will get 1,000s out of it because of where I hit it, but yeah, it's like a 2 to 2,000 model in my head.
Yeah, yeah. Launching good at 15.
Yeah.
And that's what it's meant to do, help launch. Peak height at 36, so slightly higher than the other ones that we've tested. And yeah, 263. Longest at 266.
Yeah, okay, so not the longest out of the 3.
No.
Which I wouldn't expect, but pretty good and consistent. Shapes of shots, are they all, where's the dispersion? More to the right or more to the left?
Both.
Two toey draws, and so it's more right than left, isn't it?
Yeah, majority to the right, but yeah, when you get the toey ones, just moving it back slightly.
So let's change the head over then into draw and see where we go from there.
Yep.
So weight now in the heel, not as high MOI, but in theory it might help me deliver a different face. Should we max it with the neck as well?
It's called Max.
Should I go into -1 in loft but in D?
Yeah.
So for draw,
Big draw.
Let's max it.
Draw -1.
Max my draw.
Max
And I'm just going to try and hit my shots that I hit there. I'm going to concentrate on me, not what I feel, anything in the club. Try and like disassociate myself with any feels. Point Matt makes often with a Callaway review, which I agree. So we've got the aligned grip on this.
Yeah.
Which I am falling in love with, these Golf Pride aligns. Just love the way it feels, in the, like puts a rib base at the bottom that you feel in your hand. But obviously with changing all the necks, you can still line it up.
Yeah, doesn't twist round.
Yeah.
Keeps the shaft sticker in the same place too, which is all good.
Right, have you changed it on the screen?
Yeah.
Here we go. So I'm just going to try and hit my standard swing shots to see what comes out. Yeah, so I have to really concentrate on this.
This is going to draw.
Because I could feel that was drawing.
Yeah.
And I would react normally to them. It's a decent shot, but I would work that into my next swing, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to like turn that all off, and I'm literally thinking of this.
Yeah.
Almost, I relate it a little bit to swinging with my eyes closed a little bit. Do you ever have that feeling? Because I was always so positioned growing up. I got very good at, which is why I can feel the numbers on there, because I'm practicing nets loads.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember playing tournaments and just feeling like I was like literally just blindfolded hitting them in a good way. Like if I just get
there and
bang,
there.
that's the number. Bang, that's the number kind of thing.
Ah, interesting.
Which I think is why I can test and just turn off feelings.
Yeah.
Because if you learn to hit in a net, that's all you've got. Stover didn't have a practice area, you see.
Oh.
It's a great comparison, those two shots, because that one has gone right. No matter what draw, you still have to do your do. Right, we'll do one more. I don't know, I reckon I could feel this is a draw bias if you gave me enough goes at it.
Okay.
Don't know though.
Does it look different?
No.
Doesn't sit any different?
Not well, it does, but not that I'm seeing it.
So you're just adjusting again, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to hit the same shot with every club, basically, without... that, you could read that in other. I'm not trying to make this one the same as the other one, I'm just trying to deliver the same every time.
Okay.
And let the club do what it does. Right, let's look at those. I mean, definitely, I would say, because I'm a slightly push cutty at the minute, and we can look, I would say that that has made it not go as far to the, it straightened me up.
Okay.
And where with the other ones where I've hit, I have to feel like I'm drawing it a little bit sometimes. If I get a big cutty one. That one I just felt like, we should do the accuracy test at the end in that setting.
Oh.
Go on then, numbers, sir. Let's go distance.
263.
So exactly the same.
Exactly the same, hasn't changed. The peak height has got lower, and the spin is marginally lower as well. And launch is lower. So
okay.
You possibly changing the face slightly.
Yeah, well, what about left and rights?
You have, like you thought, come in slightly. So you were 17.5 to the right, just normal.
Averaging,
and then
yeah.
8.2 to the right, average with the draw biased. So more than halved.
Is there standard deviation on that number as well?
Yeah, so 16.5 and 15.5.
So the standard deviation is not that different, but in theory it's...
You've just gone like this a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah. Which is what, so the two draw settings there, I mean, there's no myth with the draw settings. People can react to them and they are a physical thing.
They fight against them or play with them, can't you? So that person
absolutely.
Again.
Okay, let's do the accuracy test to see if we can hit fairways with this. It'll be interesting to see how you react. But, I mean, that's just the same club with a fraction of help of not going right if you whack it into the draw settings, isn't it?
Yeah.
And pretty good numbers and spin numbers for the high MOI version.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I think makes it gameable again for so many more people.
Yes. Are we max biasing in this accuracy test?
Yeah, we are. I want to see how you get on because you're not quite as good at reacting. Right, Matt's going first. We've got the draw setting on the neck and the bottom.
And the bottom, yeah.
And you can blitz it right, so this is a fun one. And we've got the lighter shaft as well, because...
so that definitely is sitting different to me.
Go on.
When it wasn't in the draw bias, it was definitely more like this.
Yeah.
More open.
So that's more
and now
upright.
it's like dead straight, like the other two that we were testing.
Okay.
But that looks more like what I gain at the moment.
Does, doesn't it?
Flatter, more push back, not as much of a gap against the floor at the back here as well.
Yeah.
Love the look of it.
Go on then.
Low ball.
Get in the air, man.
Just keep striking.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone backwards.
Go forwards. So there's your draw bias. You could argue that's less in the trees to the right than Matt normally is. if you wanted to be a Callaway fanboy.
Oh gosh, pressure on the last one again.
This game's so funny.
1 out of 9 tested. Oh dear. Draw.
No, that's not coming back.
Just an open face.
Again, I just think it's such good. I mean, I know we were laughing and giggling, but it's just funny because obviously it doesn't matter what you write on it, draw and mark, you are going to dictate everything.
Good numbers though.
What did you get on that last one?
267 and 2 free spin.
Yeah.
That's the launch and everything.
I feel like you could end up with this.
Yeah, I could.
I really do.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what I end up with after my fitting and stuff.
Yeah.
And that could, all the standard, be the one that I game, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's me DQ'd.
One there ain't needed. Here we go, draw settings. That's a toe, but it'll work.
Stay there. Oh yeah, that's a win. Well done. Oh, that's good numbers, that.
It's a high-low spin tower.
That's good. That's good. 266.
266.
213
spin.
Yeah. A little low, but you've launched it, which is...
Yeah, I hit it really high on the face.
Yeah. 16 launch. How many in a row? Oh, just turning too much.
Yeah, that's missing. One was enough. I didn't really feel that much pressure on that second one. I think it's really good. 264, 1.5 spin. Amazing how low a spin I'm getting.
I know, yeah, it is.
But remember, in theory, surely that's pushing that centre of gravity
forward again, isn't it?
This way and this way a fraction.
Yeah.
You know, not as much as if you went in a straight line, but it must be reducing the spin 100 or 200 revs.
Yeah.
That's a really good club. All three of them.
Brilliant.
I want to hear comments down below. I want to know if you're going to try them or not. Like, yeah, Callaway's drivers, Epic was fine, and Doobie-Doo, Flash felt like let's just get a driver out there a little bit. That's feeling different than I've ever hit. The sound's as good as anything. Looks are really smart. I think that's as good as they've done. But the trouble is, you can never tell in this market because it goes like this a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's if everyone who bought, if your bigger buying public all bought in the last 2 or 3 years, they're probably not ready to buy again yet, and you just releasing it at the wrong time. I don't know.
Well, they will
So
after
many
this
factors.
video, bro.
We hit one fairway out of 5 shots. It's a keeper.